Hi my dearest readers. In this video I would like to talk about the children of destiny, which are people born under the number 8. It could be also 17 or 26. Hi all, this is Simona Rich, and in this video I would like to speak about people who are born under the number 8. So for example, whose day of birth is 17 or 8 or 26. These people are called the children of destiny, and I am one of them, born on the 17th. 17th is a spiritual number, actually a highly spiritual number, but again it's ruled by Saturn because the sum of the numbers make up 8. And people born under the number 26, they will be more social, but again they're ruled by Saturn because the sum of the numbers make up 8. And those who are born under the number 8 purely, not the compound number but 8, they are completely ruled by Saturn. So people born under the number 8 are children of destiny, as named by Kiro, who was one of the most talented palm readers and astrologers that I know of, and he told quite a lot about the characteristics of the people who are born under the number 8, but he talked about it from the observer's position because he wasn't the number 8 person. But since I am the number 8 person, I want to share my observations about this number. So Kiro is indeed right. This number shows that the person is ruled by the forces, as he described. He described that number 8 people are ruled by unknown forces. Those forces, they are the forces of destiny. So people ruled by this number will be used by those forces, by the destiny, to repay the karma, for example, of some people, or it could be that they will be used to make some change in a person's life, and that change has to happen, but the people born under the number 8 will be used for that. And I believe that the reason this is the case is because those people have they were born for this particular purpose in life. And I like the tarot, the Egyptian tarot card, which illustrates well what these people do in the lives of others, which is the card of blind justice. So justice has to be done, and number 8 people are usually used to make those changes, whatever they are, in people's lives. And those changes can be perceived as very negative by some people, but in the end they actually transform the person, and they actually have a positive impact. So from my own life I can give an example. My friend came to visit me to Sri Lanka, and he's a very good friend of mine from UK, and we really disagreed about something, and to the extent that we went our way, so we did not go together. But because of this, he met his future wife because he went the other way. So I was used as that thing that made him change the way to meet the wife. So this is the thing with the people, the children of destiny. They're used in such ways, and they don't incur karma because they're used by the forces, they're influenced by the forces to do certain things, to take certain actions, to introduce usually some change in people's lives. And I believe this is the reason I converted to Christianity, or this is the reason that I awakened, is because there was a huge public reaction. So there will be changes in each personal life as a result of what I experienced, because people reacted to that change. So this is the number of the children of destiny. This is what it means to be a child of destiny. This is what it means to be ruled by the forces. Sometimes what I can see from my personal life is that it's best not to wish to meet me, and anyway, I don't meet anyone I'm not destined to meet. And when I meet a person, I am guaranteed that I will be the part, I will cause some great change in a person's life, and usually that's a life change, a very great change that comes in a person's life after meeting me. And I usually don't stay long in a person's life, but that change indeed happens. So I don't meet face to face many people. I meet very few. I stay away from people, but sometimes I feel there is definitely connection, and there's definitely this understanding that I have to talk to that person, and we very easily start talking and so forth. So this was already written by the destiny. And this if you are born under the number 8 and you see numbers 4 or 22 everywhere, definitely you're a child of faith. The forces are in control of you, but those forces are good. You are used by the universe for blind justice. So you will introduce a change in a person's life. Whatever life you touch, you will introduce a change in that life. And that change is positive. Sometimes people don't perceive it as positive, but some people don't want to grow and they consider all negative events as really bad, but actually some negative events can be really good. For example, they turned out to be good in the end. For example, in Thailand, once I was robbed and all my money was stolen, and gold, I had gold in my bag, everything was stolen from me. And I thought this to be such an out of place incident, because my life was so peaceful. I was meditating, loving everyone, sending good energy, just absolute peace. And then suddenly this violent event happened, and only later I realized that actually it served a very good thing, because when I came back to Lithuania, I realized that had I not been robbed and changed my passport in UK, I would have now owed money to the government because of silly laws of Lithuanian people who leave. They still have to pay, just the government is really stupid in Lithuania. So because I changed my passport at that time, in the embassy of Lithuania in UK, they asked me whether I have moved permanently out of Lithuania, and I said yes. So they struck me off that list. And because of this, when I came back after years to Lithuania, I was not in debt. So it looks like that event was horrible, but actually sometimes the universe works like this to adjust, to help you. But that event, firstly, can be perceived as a terrible thing that happened to you, but in the end, it turns out to be a really good thing. Let's see if I told everything that I wanted to tell you. Yeah, I told everything about this number that I wanted to tell. So Kiro wrote about this quite in detail. I don't remember in which book of his. I believe it's in Kiro's book of numbers. So he explained about this number and that you should escape from it. And if you want, if your life is really difficult, if you can't bear it, best is to reduce that number, and it's possible to do. You basically increase other numbers in your life, and I already made videos about it, but some people consciously choose to surrender to that fate. But that fate can be whatever, we are used by the universe. So it could be, for example, that something negative will happen to us, but from that negative event, people will learn and they will change their lives for the better. So this is how the universe uses people who are born under the number 8. Sometimes your life can be bad, sometimes your life can be good, but it's definitely going to affect many people, and this is the purpose that we are here in this life. So this is what it means to be a child of destiny. I hope it was useful to you. Thank you for watching. Take care.